Hello, technical directors across the country. It's James at Volleyball Canada, and this presentation is about the coach evaluator pathways. We've done a bit of work on clarifying what each of the pathways are from the volleyball specific requirements perspective for development coach, advanced development, and performance coach. And so you're going to get this document here. And so for all three contexts, everyone will have to do Evaluator core training. And then here are the specific requirements for each of the contexts for development, advanced, and performance. I'll get into this in a second, but after that there's a co-delivery step. And then you can see there's links in each of these areas for both co-delivery and evaluation. And these links go directly to the CAC documents that need to be filled out over the course of the process. But I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about this volleyball specific requirements. But before I do, on the coaching development side, or the development coach, or level one, the old level one, this is not necessarily required right now. We highly recommend you begin thinking about doing this or do this. We want all of our development coaches and all of our evaluators to at least go through the core training. And so it's not actually required that development coach evaluators take a development coach evaluator workshop or the development coach assignment, the shorter assignment. It is recommended. So I'll explain a little bit why. So for the advanced development context, we've got this workshop, the one-day workshop that Saskatchewan and Ontario have already completed and the remaining provinces have not. So this is where we want you to have a look at this document. I'm just going to open it up. And so when you press on it, this document here is actually from the perspective of the coach evaluator. If the coach evaluator asks, hey, what do I need in order to get certified as a coach evaluator, you send them this and then they can click on these links to see what it's all about. So this, when they click on that coach evaluator workshop piece, they're going to get this pre-workshop tasks. And so this is the homework assignment or the tasks that they need to do prior to showing up to the workshop. And so this document has everything written out for you as a provincial association on what you need to do in terms of a letter that you're writing. So you would just write this to a specific coach developer or a group of coach developers, and then you would sign off as your name and association. And it provides all the information that they have to do throughout this package. So all the tasks are in here. They download case studies basically. Then they have to mark everything using these grids, fill out the action plan, and then again do the same process for support to athletes in training. So you're going to click here for the video. They're going to see a YouTube video of a coach running a method 2 drill in this case. They're going to mark that drill. They're going to fill out the action plan, and then they're going to move on to the second drill, and this is a beach drill. And so this is for both disciplines. There's an indoor method 2 drill and a beach method 3 drill being taught here or evaluated. So again, they're going to fill out these, they're going to mark the video that they see, they're going to fill out the action plan. And then the final step is assessing a debrief. And so they're going to watch a video of a debrief and they're just going to make some reflections and comments. And that's the end of their pre-workshop assignment. So they would complete this ideally 3 weeks out. So they begin on their pre-workshop tasks. So 3 weeks prior to the actual Evaluator one-day training workshop, that's when they complete it. And so next I'll show you down here, Advanced Development Coach Evaluator Workshop is delivered by the PTA. Contact your PTA for workshop dates. Click here for the workshop outline. And this is the document that you will use, your master coach developers will use to deliver the one-day workshop. And so everything is laid out, all the activities that the master coach developer does is all laid out in this one document. So they just follow this document for the course of the day. They'll need some significant preparation time to prepare for this one-day workshop. But that in essence walks the master coach developer through everything so that they can deliver that workshop. So those are the two pieces. There's, this second piece, what is this Advanced Development Coach Evaluator assignment? So we created a mini assignment for those situations where, okay, I've already taken the Advanced Development one-day in-person workshop. Well, what do I do if I want to be qualified to evaluate a development coach? Well, then you would take the development coach mini assignment. And the mini assignment is basically a homework assignment. It's very, very similar to the pre-workshop assignment, except you don't have to look at a debrief. So it's all very similar. They just have to submit this to you, either the technical director at your provincial association or the master coach developer. And then what you do is you give them the marking key. So they look at the marking key, they compare all of their answers with the marking key, and then what you would do is just set up a very simple 15-minute conference call with that coach or a group of coaches and confirm if they have any questions on the discrepancies between their answers and the marking key. And so this mini assignment was developed so that for those coaches who are in that, or evaluators who are in the situation where they've already taken the Advanced Development one-day workshop, but they want to evaluate in this different context. And so it's the same for both development and advanced development. So they can either take the Advanced Development workshop plus the development coach assignment, and if they take these two things, they have completed the volleyball specific requirements. Or they could have taken the development coach workshop, coach evaluator workshop, plus the advanced development coach assignment, the mini assignment. So really what we're covering here in the development context is method 1 and simulated play and plan and practice. In advanced development, we're covering method 2 and method 3 and the design a basic sport program assignment. So they're both split up, and so this gives the opportunity to an evaluator to attend both an in-person workshop and then just a quick homework assignment to be qualified to evaluate within that context. So I think in general that's it. The other thing I want to mention here is this: in the in-person workshop for either advanced development or development, you have an option here. So in September or October, or whenever you're delivering your in-person one-day workshop, you could run simultaneously with a group of advanced development evaluators and development coach evaluators at the same time, and then the two groups could join in simultaneously in separate rooms and join together in the final section covering the debrief. Because really that's the debrief exercises within this workshop apply to both the development coach and the advanced development coach. But if the beginning pieces are different, so if I'm a development coach, I'm going to be looking at method 1 and simulated play during the first half of this course. And if I'm an advanced development evaluator, I'm going to be looking at method 2 and 3 during the first part of this course, as well as the design a basic sport program piece. So the workshop outline is actually very, very similar for both the development context and the advanced development context. We've just, the contents are just slightly different and are geared towards that context. So please have a look at this overview of the workshop, and please have a look at the mini assignment. And if you have any questions on all of this, I'm sure it's a little bit confusing, but really all you need to know is this is what they need. this, or this. And these are the documents that the coach or the evaluators need to get started on in order to either show up for an in-person workshop or for that 15-minute conference call once they've completed the mini assignment. So I hope that's relatively clear. If you have any questions, please give me a call, and please also give me a call just in general as you're starting to train your new evaluators, so I can help you deliver it effectively and give you some tips. So that's it. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.